What's up, everyone? Welcome back. As people who've been diagnosed with disease, like me and you, we've also been infused with a story. We've been infused with this scientific story about our bodies, about our relationship with our bodies, about our body's ability to heal from disease, and about our potential role in that healing. And what is so interesting about this story is it is also the #1 roadblock to you living a better life. When I learned this, it changed everything. So today, we're going to talk about this story, dispel any myths involved with it, so that we can build a better foundation for you, a better understanding for you, so you can move forward to a better future. What is so interesting about this story and why it became so influential for all of us is the timing of it. So we're going to go back in time now. We're going to go back to the mid-1800s here in the United States. And what's happening culturally and scientifically at that time. Our culture is really starting to take off. Here on American soil, we had freedom, independence, resources, new beginnings. And at the core of all of that, we had science. The best scientists of that era, using the best and most modern tools at their disposal, came to certain scientific conclusions. One of those is that we are quite separate from our bodies. You see, at the time, they didn't have the tools and the resources like they do now. In fact, even looking at a cell in that era, they thought it was just simply basically a sack of water. Now, using things like electron microscopes, we can look at a cell and see that even one single human cell is infinitely complex and intelligent. So a lot has changed. But at that time, they came to the conclusion that we're separate from our bodies, which left us being a victim of disease because it left us feeling very powerless. But what's so interesting also is at the same time that these foundational scientific beliefs were taking root, our culture, the rest of the American culture, was growing up. And they merged. Our culture began to accept these scientific assumptions as absolute truth. They weren't even questioned over a certain period of time. And for the last 150 years, our culture has just accepted this and lived by it. And what that's done is it has taken power from us. Because not only has that scientific assumption that we're separate from our bodies now been proved to be scientifically false, very false, we gave our power away when we accepted that belief. But it has dictated how we treated our bodies and how we've managed and treated disease. And that has led us to where we are today. If you feel that you're a victim of AS, it's because you believe that. And I don't blame you for doing that. That is why so many of us get so victimized and our symptoms get worse and worse and worse instead of better and better and better. So your take-home message today is to understand that we have this 150-year period from the mid to late 1800s up until now of 150 years of momentum, 150 years of scientific research, 150 years of treating and managing disease, all based off of a scientific experiment that is now proven to be false. So now, everything in the future is changing. Everything in the future is changing. But we're at this cornerstone, okay, this fork in the road right now for you. You have a choice. You can choose to believe that old science, okay, or you can choose to believe the new science. Now you can choose to make a change. Now you can choose to believe more empowering science. Now you can choose to listen to people that have a more positive experience on healing and see a brighter future for you. So guys, this scientific story has directed your life, whether you realize it or not. You guys, my name is Sky Denton, and I'm speaking to you now from the AS Freedom platform. So don't forget to like and follow this page, share this information with a friend, and I will see you right back here very soon.